everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a book tag. I'm going to be doing the I Love Spring book tag. Today that I'm filming this, it is March 20th and it is the first day of spring. And it is an understatement when I say that I am looking forward to spring. Winter is really great until January 2nd, and then it's just a cold wasteland. Winter is beautiful around Christmas time, and then it's just, I have no desire for snow after January 2nd. I'm just not a fan of my face hurting when I leave my house. I also can't breathe. I have asthma that's triggered by the cold, and so, winter is always a fun surprise. Am I going to breathe today? Am I not? We'll find out. But let's get into these questions. This tag was created by Amanda Elise Karina. I'll list her video down below. I wasn't tagged by anybody. I just was in the mood to do a book tag, and I was like, you know what, spring. Let's see what spring bookish tags are out there. And this was the first one I found, because that's how committed I am to actually, prepping for my videos. Question number 1, how is spring where you live? Spring is glorious. For a week, if I'm gonna be honest. Like, it's beautiful outside, 50 degrees Fahrenheit, flowers are finally starting to bloom. You can spend more than 15 minutes outside without dying. It's really great. And then it starts to rain and it becomes mud season. Spring is very short-lived, and then it's mud season until summer. So I love spring. It's too short-lived here in New England. I also get very bad allergies during this time of year. My allergies get really bad when things bloom and when things die. And that's usually roughly when bud season starts. Question number 2, most anticipated book release this spring. Why don't you write my eulogy now so I can correct it, by Patricia March and Roz Chast. Love Roz Chast, so I'm very curious to what this book is going to be about. When I say I'm curious to what this is going to be about, I'm curious to how it's going to be, presented. It's about Patricia Marx talking about how her mom gave well-intentioned advice, and I feel like that's something that I can really relate to. Question number 3, show us a book cover that makes you think of spring. This first one is kind of a mix of spring and summer. It's The Walking Land by Callie Bates. We have all this beautiful greenery and flowers, and things finally start blooming in spring, and so that makes me think of that. But all of this green kind of gives like a smack of summer too. And whenever I think of spring, I think of Easter, and with Easter you have all those pastel colors. So this cover also kind of reminds me of spring. It's Fangirl by Rainbow Rowell. Like all this pastel colors, like the pink, the turquoise. This screams spring to me. Question number 4, where are you going to read this spring? Most likely in the spots I usually read. If it's really nice outside, I'm going to attempt to read outside. I love reading outside. However, I have this giant phobia of bugs, especially bees. I know like the honeybees are really harmless, but I can't do it. So one starts making its way towards me, I run inside. But more often than not, it's a wasp. A wasp. And those are the devil's playthings. And so I see them, I go inside. So I'm most likely going to be reading in my usual spots, which is my big squashy recliner that I have in my living room, or just, the work break room inside, nice and safe from the devil's playthings. Question number 5, find a cover with a sun on it. And I forgot to pull this out. Give me a second. All right, I'm back. After a quick look around, I found We Were Liars by Eve Lockhart. This is a special edition cover, so you can't really see all the normal, usual covers that's on this book. But this is actually sun. It's meant to be the sun, and, they're swimming outside. We have the sun, and we have a reflection off the sun. It counts. I'm trying to think what else I have in this bookcase. I could spend probably all day looking for it, and I'm not going to do that. So that's my choice. Question number 6. What are your favorite spring reads? Definitely something that has possibility to it. Spring that has that element of, things are starting again, things are new. So I like to read books that has that element of possibility, road trip books such as Amy and Roger's Epic Detour, and YA romances like that. Young love that's starting for the first time. And the only one I can think of offhand is The Sun Is Also a Star Like those type of books with the, the element of, newness and exploring new things. Question number 7. Find a book with many different colors on it. And speaking of The Sun Is Also a Star. The Sun Is Also a Star by Nicola Yoon. We have all these beautiful colors to it. Like orange, pink, red, purple. This is a very colorful book cover. I'm trying to think what else has a lot of colors though I can show you. I think that's just going to be my choice. And the last question, whom do you tag? This is a really old tag. This was done in 2014, so I don't know who has done it, who hasn't done it. If you want to do this tag, I've tagged you. Just say, hey, Rachel over at the Boston Book Biddy, tag me. Just let me know so I can actually watch your video. I also don't like putting that sort of pressure on people. Like, hey, I tag you, and then like, well, I don't have time. I don't want to do this tag. So, you know what? If you want to do this tag, do the tag. So that's all I got for you for today. Let me know down in the comments what you love about spring, what you hate about spring. I'm also open to hearing about that since apparently I'm a salty biddy as well as a book biddy. And as always, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. And I guess it's ta-ta for now. Bye guys!